Hello everyone, this is Phoenix Animator.
Hi, I'm Froggy Lumpy. Welcome back to Learning Botania A to Z. We're gonna do a few things. You're still waving. Oh, did you pick that up or did I? You did.
I think you picked it up.
Do you have? No, I don't. I don't have charcoal on me. We're going to. Well, you know what? That's a problem. I think you have a solution for that.
I do have a solution.
Can you please show us?
Your magnetization just keeps picking up random things like this Endoflame stuff. So I have a solution for that. What we're going to need a new item that we haven't looked at yet, and that is redstone root. And redstone root is simply redstone and a piece of grass that you get from shearing grass. We're also going to need to use our rod of the seas here and be able to put in the water, and then we're going to drop in 2 brown petals, a red petal, a blue petal, and our redstone root. And
right here is a seed. Yay!
Yay!
I got your flower.
You did. So if you would go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I just threw it to you. There you go.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place that flower right here, next to the Endoflames. Okay. Now, if I throw in some charcoal, you should be able to come over safely.
Now, if I come over here, I have the ring.
Now you got too close.
Oh, okay.
You physically got too close. You picked it up.
All right, so if I... Here, let me throw that back to you.
Okay.
If I stand here, it's not pulling it, okay?
Correct.
But now if you take that flower up,
boop,
and I stand here,
see, you're getting it.
I'm taking it all from because of good grief, the ring of magnetization.
There you go. I got you covered.
And now with that little flower down, that's what this flower does. It prevents me from taking things.
Exactly.
With the ring of magnetization. So you can have the ring of magnetization on and be around this, but not, too close. Obviously, if you get too close to anything, it'll just pick it up automatically just from... You don't even need a ring of magnetization. But this flower is nice for that. Oh, good grief, I didn't want to pick that up.
Exactly.
So this...
Good for when you have setups like this, where things are... The actual items are floating around, chicken farms, this kind of thing.
Moving along.
Next thing.
We want to make a Horn of the Wild.
Ooh.
I mentioned that in the last episode. Now, the Horn of the Wild needs a pasture seed. Pasture seeds are simply throwing grass, which obviously you can get grass from taking shears and cutting it down. So we're going to make pasture seeds. And there we go. That's
cool.
Easy. Now take your pasture seed and living wood. Living wood, you'll need 5 pieces of living wood in this pattern that is shown in the crafting station here. Put 1 pasture seed in the middle, and there you go. You've got the Horn of the Wild. Now, before I show the Horn of the Wild, I would also like to make something else, because I'm going to use the Horn of the Wild, and then I'm going to place something else down. And that something else happens to be floating flowers. Floating flowers are really cool. So to make a floating flower, well, actually I shouldn't have this dirt in here. First thing you need to do is turn your regular flower. I'm using a mystical magenta flower right now. So the first thing you need to do is turn it into a glimmering magenta flower, which takes 2 glowstone. Okay. And I'm going to actually make a green one also. So let me go ahead and put that in there. And we have a glimmering green. Okay, so the glimmering green, the pasture seed, and now let's put those 2 pieces of dirt back. Now I have a floating green flower and the magenta and a pasture seed and a piece of dirt. And we have a floating magenta flower. So now let's walk over here on the other side of our berries here. Put the Horn of the Wild in your inventory. I have let me show my bubbles here. I've got the Ring of Magnetization and the Band of Mana on here, right? Okay, so let's come up here to the this area right here. And now I am going to right click my Horn of the Wild. And check that out. Right click, and since I have the ring of the magnetization, right click, everything in the surrounding area will be mowed down, I guess you'd call it, and then you just, get kind of near it and it will pull into your inventory, be it seeds, flowers, whatever. There we go. There's, here we go, some flowers and some grass. And as you can see, it's a pretty good area.
It is.
And now we want to light this area up. So we are going to put down our floating flowers. So I'm going to set one down over here too. So now, depending upon which version you're in, you F7 or you F4, depending upon which version you're in. And you can see from my F7 that, let me pick this back up. There we go. See, all of the X's are there. So the floating flowers act as torches, and a good sized torch it is too.
That's good.
So I like them very much, and they're pretty.
Yes,
So they're pretty torches. You can also, instead of setting it on the air like this, you could, if you wanted to, set it down there. And of course, now when you walk over it, you're fine, because it's actually just a minor dip is all it is. So you can have it above the ground or in the ground. Either way, it still works as a torch.
Cool.
Horn of the Wild mows all the grass and stuff down, clears the area for you. If you have the ring of magnetization, you'll grab all the seeds and things, and also makes it very handy.
And Horn of the Canopy, which is the Horn of the Wild with a, not leaf, not use, a Horn of the Wild with a leaf of some sort, will also chop down leaves from trees nearby. So if I come over to it and I hold the button, it will take the leaves down that are within the area.
And that's really handy for sure, because it's annoying chopping leaves.
Exactly.
So,
depending on your pack, you might not have fast decaying leaves,
yeah,
and so this is a way to get rid of them quickly.
that is definitely.
And then you want to make sure you go through and clean up your logs.
Yeah, because
which we will do later.
It'll make quite the the little log log tree stumps.
So what's next?
I don't know what you'd call it. Well, I believe that you are going to make a little
friend
guy, a little friend.
Little friend.
We have a little friend.
Yes, I have a friend who wants an item.
Please make a friend.
To make the little friend, we're going to need 5 pieces of living wood and a mana diamond, and you're going to place them just like so, and that will get you the Livingwood avatar. And the Livingwood avatar is going to need an item to hold. One of those items that the avatar can hold is this right here, the Rod of Plentiful Mantle, and that takes a mana diamond and some Livingwood twigs, and that gets you that, and we'll show that in a moment on what that does.
Fabulous. And while we're showing that, something else that might be beneficial is another one of the rings. And that would be, let me pull the rings back over, the Ring of the Mantle. The Ring of the Mantle is a golden pickaxe, mana steel ingot, and rune of earth. The Ring of the Mantle, what it does is gives a player haste. So let's make a golden pickaxe, and we'll place that golden pickaxe right up here with our rune of earth and our mana steel. Now when we pull this out, that actually uses that rune of earth. Some recipes don't. If you're using runes in an apothecary, a lot of times you'll get them back, but generally speaking in recipes it does actually use the rune.
Yes.
So we have the Ring of the Mantle now. Now that is giving me haste.
Ooh,
so
wonderful.
Let's pop that ring on and take off the Band of Mana. I'll put the Band of Mana in my, and I wanted to mention in your bauble case, if you open it up, check it out. Your mana tablets, can go into your bauble case. So
That's wonderful.
I thought that was cool. So I'm going to put the band of mana and that other one into the case. I'm holding on to a mana tablet in my inventory.
Cool.
So I have my ring of magnetization on, and I have my ring of the mantle on. So let's go down here and show in the mining facility.
We have
what
set up.
can we do with the avatar?
We have set up a mana pool with some mana in it, and a mana spreader. And
Because the avatar needs it.
Exactly. Avatar needs that. Needs the mana. So we'll place the avatar down, and then we can give the Rod of Plentiful Mana, and this is cool. He glows!
He's so funny looking. So now you can see the mana is like filling him up. And so the Rod of the Mantle is the rod that actually makes ores show up. And as you can see, as we're looking at the walls, there's nothing here. Give it a moment. The ores will all of a sudden pop in after the little guy here is sort of like filled up with the mana, so that he can really do his thing by using the... Oh, look, there it is.
There we go.
And oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Look at all these ores that are all over the place here. So let's take the pickaxe. Remember, I made the mantle. Let's take this pickaxe and just see how far it takes for us to get to one of those ores. I'm just going to mine here, and you mine as well, and we can see the fastness. Notice that the little dots are showing back up again. It can kind of show us which direction we should be going in. Oh, look there, because the bigger dots were on this side, so I went into this direction, and there we go. We have a boatload of redstone here that we have found. So this is
I found diamonds.
Oh, that's even better. There's some iron here as well that I've found. So the little dots mean it's further away. The bigger dots means it's closer up.
Well, hello.
And oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. All these dots all over the place. Hello. I can only see... Oh my goodness. I'm seeing... Oh, I missed that. Good grief. How did I miss that?
That was my row.
Oh.
Those were my diamonds.
Oh, well, I'm going to take your diamonds. Oh my gosh, look at all these diamonds. So that will do it for this episode.
Sounds good.
Thanks ever so much for watching, everybody. I'm Froggy Lumpy.
And I'm Phenix Animator.
Have a great day.
Hope you enjoyed the episode. And if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Bye.
Bye.
See you all later.